The Super Bowl, Ritual in Plain Sight. Welcome back. I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Entertainment or Ritual series, where we look at Hollywood, professional sports, and the music industry to decode what is really going on. Every year, without fail, millions of people sit down on the same night, at the same time, to watch the same event. It's tradition, it's entertainment, it's America's unofficial holiday. But once you strip away the football, the commercials, and the halftime hype, what are you really watching? Let's zoom out. Because what's actually happening during the Super Bowl, particularly during its halftime show, looks a lot less like a football break and a lot more like a modern mass ritual disguised as pop culture. And once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. Let's start with the structure. From the aerial view, the stadium is a modern-day coliseum, oval-shaped, symmetrical, layered with rows like ancient amphitheaters. From above, it resembles the anatomy of an eye, the iris formed by the crowd, the field as the pupil, the radiating lights as lashes. This is sacred geometry in motion, not accidental design. The game itself operates like a tribal ceremony, complete with colors, chants, warlike engagement, and designated heroes and enemies. But it's the halftime show that opens the portal. Because this isn't just music. It's symbolism, it's frequency, it's theatrics layered with esoteric imagery, beamed into the eyes and minds of millions around the world in real time. The halftime show is the ritual within the ritual, the central sigil, the altar performance, and nearly every major performance in recent years has been loaded with symbology and metaphor that go far deeper than entertainment. Let's break down some of the most striking examples. Super Bowl 2012. Madonna dressed as an Egyptian goddess, Madonna enters the stadium on a literal throne, pulled by gladiators. The field is transformed into a temple. Columns rise, winged figures appear. The symbolism is overt. Ancient deities, sacred geometry, Roman spectacle. Her final song, Like a Prayer, features a staged gathering that echoes religious worship. Hands raised, lights flickering like candles, choirs in black. Was it pop or invocation? Super Bowl 2013, Beyoncé. A year later, Beyoncé takes the stage. The show begins with her image split, her face mirrored, duality emphasized, as if nodding to Janus, the Roman god of two faces. The stage forms an inverted triangle. Flame erupts. Her silhouette dances within a ring of fire. Many observe the performance as a symbolic rebirth, Beyoncé emerging from her old self into a darker, more commanding version. This was the year conspiracy circles went wild, linking her to elite occult societies. Whether or not you believe it, the symbolism was there. Super Bowl 2015, Katy Perry. Katy Perry entered on a giant mechanical lion, eyes glowing, body cloaked in flames, singing Roar. The field was transformed into a Masonic checkerboard. Human chess pieces surrounded her. The duality of black and white, the all-seeing eye motifs. Dancers in animal masks. In her finale, she ascends into the air on a star, shooting across the stadium, leaving light trails behind her. Ascension, apotheosis, transformation. These are all hallmarks of ritual initiation. Super Bowl 2016, Coldplay, Beyoncé, Bruno Mars. This one was layered. Coldplay played a love and light anthem, while Beyoncé returned, this time dressed in full black, in tribute to the Black Panthers, invoking revolution. The color scheme shifted, energy intensified, and again, symbolism danced between empowerment and subtle chaos. Even the choreography was military style, invoking march formations and geometric patterns aligned with ancient ritual floor plans. Super Bowl 2017, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga descended into the stadium from above, after opening the show with the national anthem from the roof, against a backdrop of hundreds of synchronized drones forming stars and patterns. The descent itself mirrored the archetype of the fallen angel or deity entering the earthly plane. The show was filled with flashes of checkerboards, inverted triangles, and sharp light beams, all classical symbols in occult systems. Her outfit shimmered like armor. The performance blurred the line between warrior, goddess, and machine. Super Bowl 2020, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. The 2020 show raised eyebrows for its layered messages. Shakira, surrounded by red lighting and serpent-like symbolism, opened with ritualistic drumming and Middle Eastern dance movements. J-Lo emerged from what looked like a pillar or obelisk, in a black leather outfit with a cross across her chest, then quickly changed into a white feathered robe. Light, dark, death, rebirth. The performance ended with children in glowing cages, clearly political, but also resonating with themes of imprisonment, sacrifice, and control. And let's not forget the 2022 halftime show. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar. On the surface, it was nostalgia. But look at the staging. A white, sterile structure resembling a hospital or laboratory. Bodies moving like puppets. A checkerboard floor pattern, yet again. Kendrick's segment had dancers in boxes, with words like control echoing through his verse. Subtle? Maybe. Coincidental? Unlikely. You might be wondering, what's the point? What does it matter if artists use ancient symbols or esoteric shapes in a show? Because symbols bypass logic. They enter through the subconscious. The halftime show isn't just for the fans, it's a broadcasted ritual beamed into homes, bars, and minds globally. When millions of people emotionally synchronize, whether through music, spectacle, or national pride, they create a charged field, a resonance, a mass frequency spike. And every ritual needs a charge. The lights, the drums, the synchronized dance, the sudden silences followed by eruption. It's all emotional frequency control. You rise, you drop, you cheer, you cry. That energy doesn't vanish. It's generated. It circulates. It feeds. What we're suggesting is this. Even if you strip away the conspiracies, even if you believe every artist is just being creative, the structure of these events still mirrors ancient practices. Stadiums are modern temples. The performances are initiations. The crowd is the congregation. The energy is the offering. And the real power isn't in what you see. It's in how your system responds without you realizing it. You're not just entertained. You're being tuned. You're being imprinted. And most of all, you're being used as an emotional amplifier in a larger broadcast you didn't consent to. That doesn't mean you have to stop watching. It means you start watching differently. The Super Bowl is not just a game. It's not just a show. It's a ritual in plain sight. And the more you start seeing the patterns, the more immune you become to their spell. Hi, I'm Adeline Atlas, 11x published author, and what you just watched was only a taste of what's inside the Truth series, where we go all the way down the rabbit hole. If you're the kind of person who's always asking bigger questions, who knows there's more to this world than what we've been told, then this is your invitation to the series that was built for you. Inside the Truth series, you'll get full access to 6 mind-blowing sub-series designed to wake up your highest intelligence and decode the matrix we live in. 1. Locate the truth. Learn how to actually research. Not just what to search, but how to verify, cross-reference, read declassified files, and protect your own mind from weaponized misinformation. This is truth-seeking decoded. 2. The Mandela effect. Are we shifting timelines? Why do so many people remember a different past? We break down the most bizarre, undeniable examples of reality glitches and what they tell us about consciousness and control. 3. Law is magic. Law is not what you think it is. From word spells to maritime law and hidden contracts, we uncover how legal systems use language like a wand and how to stop being tricked by fine print that binds you without consent. 4. Entertainment or ritual. The Hollywood and music industries are not just for entertainment. From Super Bowl rituals to Grammy stage symbolism, we decode what's really being shown, who it serves, and why mass consciousness is the target. 5. Decoding dystopia. Ever wondered why dystopian fiction feels prophetic? In this subseries, we decode popular films and books, Hunger Games, 1984, Black Mirror, to reveal the hidden blueprints and predictive programming behind the plot. 6. MK Ultra plus mind control programs. This one gets deep. From real MK Ultra documents to modern symbolism in media, we expose how mind control operates in plain sight and how to free yourself from manipulation you didn't even know was happening. And that's just the beginning. If this resonated with you, click the links below and join us inside the Full Truth series, because the more you know, the harder you are to control. This is your awakening. We don't just ask questions, we find answers. Let's go all the way down the rabbit hole together.